play this record as frequently as possible.
What is going on, you guys? It is your boy Vergil here, and welcome back to another episode here on Dragon Ball Legends. Today, I am back with another best teams and equipments video for the brand new LF Trunks and Vegeta tag. Fantastic unit, by the way. It's the first couple of hours since their release, and I do have all the best, pretty much teams that you definitely want to run them on. I don't know why my screen is kind of out of whack there, but I did set up about 5 to 6 different teams, and I have their optimal build equipment-wise as well. So, you guys, make use of this video. Make sure to drop a like and a sub because it is appreciated. And without further ado, let's just jump right in. I'm not going to waste any time here. First, I think their best team is probably going to be something around Future, based around Future. Future overall isn't the best team, but them and the Zamasu make a ridiculous combination. Zamasu being almost on par individually with the tag Trunks and Vegeta. I just think Zamasu is on another level of 1% sparking units. But we do have the yellow, blue Future setup. We got Future Gohan on the leader slot there, so we can make the Z ability of this God Vegeta work. They're getting Zenkai buffed here. This Goku here is also, you might be wondering why him and not others like VB, which have a better Z ability, like a higher percentage. It is blast oriented. For them, you do want to have multiple blast Z abilities for the team. This God Vegeta, unfortunately, I don't have the Goku Black Zenkai, which does offer blast attack for the Z ability, but it's not too big of a deal because they are being Zenkai buffed, so they're getting a ton from that. And just all around, this Zamasu is giving blast attack as well for the team. 30% 2 base blast attack and strike defense, and they are a total of, let's see, a total of 30% 2 base blast attack and defense, 50% 2 base strike defense. Gohan doing strike attack, I believe, in his Z ability, but it's not too big of a deal. He's offering the supportive capabilities for the rest of the team, and then Mai there being the HP bench. But I think this team is one of their best setups, if not their current best setup. I mean, there's going to be a lot of builds where you can obviously put different units on leader slots. The tag 4s, you can do Beast Gohan, anything depending on the sort. But for a pure setup like this, these are the equipments I am running on them. This is the Future Blast Pure, so he's getting 4.8%, so 5% to each for each Future Battle member. So a total of about 15% pure blast attack. If you're running 3 Future Battle members, which is why I say pure teams are just optimal, right? If you can run a pure team, we got 3 Future Battle members, you're getting a lot of pure blast attack. With the given amount of base blast attack to go around the team, he's going to be doing a ton there. If you guys know how equipments or pure equipments work, we do have a lot more base blast attack from this item here, giving a total of 30%. 15% to the special move on this one. I'd say we have the optimal build. I think these are the best items to run. There are going to be a lot of other decent options that I'll show you guys in a second, but they do specialize in the special move because they don't have an ultimate, so their blue card is definitely going to be hitting pretty hard. You want to specialize in that. We got more blue card damage here. Some base strike attack is not too bad. They're not doing the worst strike attack, but they are blast focused, so you're 30% almost on the base blast attack on this equipment. And for the rest of the teams, you guys see it there. I'm not really building everybody else here, but you want to build a Zamasu definitely defensive. A lot of HP, health restoration. More HP means you're going to heal a lot more. Zamasu does heal. This is just more HP there for him. And then more blast attack. He's also primarily blast oriented with the Z ability and such. Future Gohan's just existing. I don't have any pure equipments on him. He's not really there to do damage. But I did build him strike. He's got his plats. A lot of support going in. But yeah, Zenkai buffs are definitely optimal. You could throw different unit on benches. It doesn't need to be a yellow, blue setup. You could run, say, this like a full color wheel build. This is something that I kind of just built on the fly there. Color wheel build. All the equipments that you guys see here are optimized. And there's a lot of blast Z abilities. It's kind of like a mixed setup because they're blast-based. Gohan strike-based. Droids are blast-based. Goku Black is strike-based, Zamasu is blast-based, and then Trunks is strike-based. So more strike units than blast units. You could replace this Trunks. I just decided to throw a full color wheel so you guys can see which these are the best future units in the game. If you're going to pick out of any of the future units, these are the best 6, I'd say, in the game. for each color. And then Future Gohan's always on the team. It's just his value is just too much with his Platinum equip. He's just very reliable. You know, he's doing everything, right? He has a lot of disruption. He has just a lot of value supporting the rest of the team. But this guy could definitely be replaced with an HP bench. It's not like mandatory to have him on the team. If you guys do enjoy him, it's not like the biggest deal in the world, but for the sake of it, I'm just going to go to Future down here and slap on, of course, Green Mai. She's the best. She has 25% to HP, base HP. If you guys don't know, she has, I think, the highest in the game. 25% is nuts. So I'd say this is the best color wheel. You know, Future Gohan, you definitely don't want to leave him off the team. You're going to be mainly running this yellow, yellow, blue, which is why I showed you guys the last setup before. If you guys want to optimize the yellow, yellow, blue. However, androids, a lot of people are going to be running them. They're on the banner. So for them, I do have the pure strike attack and pure blast attack because, you know, they're all future battle members. So everyone's getting, you know, per each battle member is about over 15% to pure on both strike and blast attack. This one giving both base strike and blast attack, special move, base strike defense. Said pure strike attack, and this one's pure blast attack equip. If we're talking on the Goku Black here, I do have this pure defense against Saiyans, which is, you know, it's common with GT running around right now, so a lot of base health on that. This one's pure damage inflicted to hybrid Saiyans, another optimal equip if you want to focus on blast attack. Even though he's strike oriented, this is a pretty good equip. HP and damage to hybrid Saiyans, you can't knock that. And then another pure equip, I'd probably go with the Awakened Pure for this one. You could replace that with this one right here. Is, you know, it's definitely preferred to have it. I just don't have another pure for it. This is another good option because he is a God Key battle member. And for Zom, it's the same equipments. I believe for the tag, Trunks and Vegeta, it's going to be the same items. And then for these Zamasu, it's literally going to be the same items pretty much every single time. If I go through other item options, I can show you guys. It's going to vary. Obviously, you could throw different pure equips if they're going to be on different teams, which I'll show in a second. This equip is not bad at all. It has a large base blast attack stat, some base strike attack, key recovery, base strike defense, another good option. The Plats, I believe. Where is the Plats? This one right here is not a bad option also because it has base HP and health restoration. So they do heal. They have different forms of healing via the tag switch, the green card, leave the green card, and both base defenses. So a defensive option for them. And that's pretty much all I would go with. You know, you got other options like basic ones like this, double defense, base health, but I wouldn't prefer that. You definitely want to build them offensive. You know, you could add some defense on them just for more durability, but I'd probably go with this. You know, you do have, none of these have HP, do they? None of these have HP. Maybe you could replace one of these with an HP item, but they're all just extremely valuable. You don't want to replace the pure. This one is giving a large base blast attack stat, and also this one. Special move and base blast attack, so it's full offensively focused. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this team. I think I covered all the items here. But moving on to the next one here, we got Vegeta Clan. Believe it or not, this might be one of their best setups too. I'm rocking a pure setup for this video. You obviously can put someone else in leader and not run Sword of Hope, but if you're running a pure Vegeta Clan team, this is kind of what it would look like. You got them on leader slot here, running the same items. The tag 4s, you know, being some of the best, you know, one of the best units in the game right now. This item is locked behind Saiyan, so a lot of Saiyan units in the game. The tag 4s, Trunks and Vegeta also have the Saiyan tag. Damage to hybrid Saiyans, right? Beast Gohan, you know, these guys now are tag hybrids. There's so many hybrids running around. Sun Family hybrids are just one of the best teams in the game. This equipment right here giving a lot of base strike attack, special move, ult damage, base health. Given they don't have an ult, equipment's optimal on the tag 4s. This one right here is a lot of base strike attack, special move, base strike defense, key recovery, not too bad. Other good options include this one right here, this Plat. A lot of base strike attack. This one's pretty good as well if you want to focus on special move. A high special move. They don't have an ultimate, so I wouldn't recommend it, honestly. This one's good on GT, but like I said, we're not focused on GT. For Trunks, we're going to be doing this equipment right here. A lot of base strike attack, health restoration, base key recovery, base blast defense. This one is the different. It's the same equipment that we have on the Trunks and Vegeta, but it is focused on base strike attack. Even though we're building, you know, it's kind of more of a rounded out setup, like the bench that we do have here. Like these guys do buff on their Z abilities, double offense, so base, strike, and blast attack. With teams like this where it's, you can't really center it around base strike or base blast. You got to do both, which is not like the worst thing in the world. So more base strike attack here, and then the defense. This is like a must-have equip for a lot of characters. Just a ton of defense, base health, and health restoration. But not the best team. I'm still not going to lie. But, these guys are really great. You could probably replace Sword of Hope. And if you want to run a Vegeta clan team, you could run a future variant of the team. And what I would do is we can find future here. We go to future, swap that out for future Gohan. You go scroll all the way down here, and we'd probably do something like this, to where it's like a Vegeta clan team, and then you have future Gohan for the support. Like I said, Sword of Hope is not the worst unit, and he's being Zenkai buff. Sword of Hope would be getting Zenkai buff from the Vegeta or Majin Vegeta there, but it's a lot of base strike attack, some base blast attack here, so you could put the Pure. This Pure would probably get replaced with a Vegeta clan Pure. I don't know if I'm pretty sure they have a blast Pure. I'm not 100%. You could do a hybrids Pure. We do have double hybrids, so they're getting double the amount here. So about 16% on both of base or no, Pure strike and blast attack. I'd probably recommend this equip over the future Pure there. This team is pretty much done. You can also run a Pure if you really want to here. Pures only really take effect if there's a lot of base to go around on the team. And it's very mixed on this setup, but I would still recommend at least one Pure for most instances. And the HP bench, obviously being this guy, I didn't say anything, but assuming you guys already know that, he's offering 20% to HP. The only time you don't really want to run HP is if you're going full offense, which you can still do with an HP. It's almost mandatory to run HP, but God Ki is our next setup. Still not the best team. God Ki's not fantastic, but just these two are definitely carrying the squad right now. Yellow, blue God Ki could be really good. A lot of blast attack base, blast attack going around with the Z abilities. Kaioken, the tag, Zamasu, this Goku all have blast Z abilities. He's also being Zenkai buffed here with the God Vegeta. So Z ability is not blast attack for this God Vegeta. He does have a strike, but the Zenkai ability is making up for that with another 35% to base blast attacks. Not too bad to have extra strike attack running around, right? In case, they're not 100% blast attack, but they're primarily, you do want to focus them blast oriented. For this one right here, you'd probably replace this future. You don't have to, because you have, as long as you have more than one of the tag, right? It's a future Pure. So you need at least one more, I'd say, of the tag to kind of run this equipment. So for each tag future battle member. So you're getting a total of 10% since Zamasu is on the team. If, he wasn't, which he is going to be on the team, God Ki is sort of like a little bit back on the map because of these two units. I'm not going to lie. They don't even have the God Ki Z ability. But, you're not running, you're not running anybody on the bench. So they're all buffing God Ki. The guys at the top are God Ki. Kaioken also has the, of course, base blast attack right here, as we can check it out. Base, strike, and blast. Wow, I thought he had blast attack. I'm tweaking. He has extra special move damage, which is really good, though. But he is a blast-oriented unit for the most part. I really thought he had blast. It's been a long time since I used the Goku here. But if you guys do want to switch things up for God Ki, I can look at some options for y'all. So, I know there's a lot of God Ki mains out there that are starving for buffs. This was y'all's buff, honestly. It's some of the best God Ki units, the best God Ki units we have out right now. This MUI is still one of the best God Ki units. Unfortunately, it's a very blue-dominated meta with Beast and whatnot. Maybe we'll see more action with MUI with these guys running around, but he does offer both base offenses there by 38%. So, highly recommended bench if you do want to have him as an option as well. You can just slap him on the team. Some equipments for him, or this one right here. Health restoration, special move, base blast attack, pretty good. By the way, I haven't shown you guys the equipments for Kaioken or anything like that, but I do have majority of the ones that I would probably add on this MUI on Kaioken. This one right here giving HP. Any equipment with HP is just highly valuable. Base health, special move, base blast attack, defense is there. And then you could also go with this Pure right now, base or Pure blast attack when a range type is a battle member. So you guys want to focus on a blast setup, I would highly recommend going with this. And I wouldn't run anybody else. I'm not going to lie. On God Ki, there's not too many options. Maybe these EXs if you want to have fun. There's not many options on here. Blue Boys are dead. CMZ, he got a plat, but he's not reliable. This Goku Black could be good. I don't even know if he has the God Keys ability, does he? He doesn't. It's tag future and or powerful opponent. But, however, you know, this is pretty much future-ish, right? If we go to, I don't know why I'm swapping all these characters, but Zamasu and the Trunks and Vegeta are future units. So you could have them on the team to be semi-God Key future. They're all buffing each other. You know, this guy is an option. He does nullify endurance for existing. He's not the worst option right now with his new Zenkai. But everything else, I'm not going to lie, you guys, add Zenkai buffs. More Zenkai buffs do warrant more peers. There are a lot of peers to run around. Especially for these guys, they have just so many different tags. So Vegeta Clan, they have Saiyans, they have God Key, they have Future, you know, etc. Right? Moving on, the HP bench, by the way, if you guys didn't know already, this is like mandatory for God Key. Yes, 22% to max base health and 25% to base critical is really good. You definitely want to have that on the team. But God Key could be considered now one of their best teams. You could replace somebody on leader slot for like Future Gohan, but then it wouldn't be God Key anymore, would it? This is a pure God Key setup. Moving on to the next team, probably in competition with their pure future, right? This isn't pure future, but this is pure hybrids. I do believe that they'll work better, specifically them on future, just because they have supportive capabilities and they have different niche things that they would just work better on future with. Like, but, you know, given Beast Gohan still being one of the best units in the game, pure hybrids equipment being the best equipment in the game, and the synergy between yellow, yellow, blue can be really, really nice. This is probably, it's either the yellow, yellow, blue future or this one being their best setup in the game, specifically talking about the tag Trunks and Vegeta. If we're talking about like an overall team-wise, I think this is the better team than Future. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The support should be enough from the Future Gohan. You also have Pan here being the HP bench. Could bring her in at any given moment. She's gonna support the team. She has a lot of sub count manipulation, similar to like Zamasu now. She offers a green, blue card, goes type neutral. Future Gohan, same equipments. Beast Gohan, you know, double piered there. I think it's still warranted. Zenkai buffing I believe these guys. You know, they are a Saiyan unit, and this guy offers a Zenkai ability towards Yellow Saiyan. So I think this honestly might be their best team. It's a hybrid, a pure hybrid Saiyan setup. So equipment-wise, I did replace the Future Pure for this one. So it's 8% blast attack per hybrid Saiyan battle member, and the same thing for strike. So you're getting that times 3 for Gohan and this other Gohan, and or Pan if you want to run Pan. So it's a very nifty setup. You got a lot of options here. Of course, if you want to do yellow, yellow, blue, if you want to do yellow, blue, red, if you want to do blue, red, yeah, you know, all these different variations of the builds here. But I do think this is probably their best setup now that I'm looking at it. Double Pured. If you guys don't know, this is a Pure as well. It's only making real use of the Pure Strike Attack. Double base here, base blast attack, base strike attack, and then the HP, very valuable. For Beast Gohan, if you guys don't already know, a lot of base strike attack, special move, base blast defense, and then the pure equip. Best equipments in the game, by the way. This is a ton of pure. There's a lot of base to go around in this team. Given it's primarily strike attack, base strike attack all around on the team, but there should be, you know, enough lingering base blast attack for the pures to still hit. Also, their strike attack should do really good on this setup as well. So, that is the hybrid Saiyan setup. I think this is actually their best team. Moving on, I think that is all the teams, you guys. Color wheel setup. Then we had the Vegeta Clan, God Key, and we go back to this hybrid Saiyan setup. So I believe I give you guys 5 total teams. There's a lot of mixed matching you can do. If you guys want to build, say, a future setup, but you want to throw somebody on leader. Beast is a great option. Tag Force is a great option. But I would stick to a lot of these purish setups. As long as you have 2 units or more with a similar tag, you can run pure equipment. So Future Pure, Hybrids Pure, Vegeta Clan also has a Pure, God Keys have Pure. So if you guys found this video any sort of helpful, do let me know in the comments. And I'll catch you guys in the very next one. Stay frosty, boys, and up all night, so you don't wanna wait on me. I'm about to catch my flight, so you don't gotta wait on me.